right, we're gonna do our City of Brea, October 2025 market update. We're gonna do a big deep dive now. We're gonna figure out, okay, so what exactly is selling? How are different price ranges doing, etc. So let's look at, we're just gonna do houses this time, only houses, no condos, no townhomes. So there were 18 closings in October of 2025. Let's break them up for price ranges. So under $1 million, there were only 5 sales under $1 million of homes, in which the lowest was 788. It was a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, 861 square feet, tiny, right behind the old high school, behind Target, off of Birch. That tract, built in 1950, sold for 788. That was the lowest sell in all of Brea in October. And we had 5 that were under $1 million. Only 5 homes that sold. Speaking of those 5 homes, days on market for the homes under $1 million, 30 days on the market. And the average price per square feet were $714 price per square foot. So let's look at the next bracket, between $1 million and $1,250,000. Also 5 properties that sold in all of Brea. All of those were built in 1964, 65, or 66. Between $1 million and $1,250,000. Average days on market for that price range were 19 days on market. That's a really popular price range. So is under $1 million. Those sold for an average of $624 per square foot. And then let's look at the price range between $1,250,000 and $1.5 million. There were only 4 sales in that bracket, in which they took 31 days to sell. The average price per square foot was $585 a square foot. Smaller houses sell for a higher price per square foot than larger houses typically, things being equal, in other words, equal age, because newer homes also sell for a higher price per square foot. Which brings us to our last bracket, which are all the sales over $1.5 million in Brea, in which there were only 3 sales in October of 2025. Those were all newer houses built in 2019, 2014, and 2019. The highest sell in October of all of Brea was a property on Camellia. This is my listing. Actually sold for, it was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath over by the Del Webb track over there near Whole Foods. Newer homes built in 2019, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,362 square feet, sold for $1,845,000. We had multiple offers on that. Why that was so compelling was because it was single story and it was newer. It's hard to find a single story newer house. Those are selling like hotcakes. In fact, single story houses in the last 25 years, if the entire market went up like this, real estate market, single story houses went up like this the last 25 years. So in fact, talking about single story houses, I want to do a little deep dive into single story houses and how they sold in October of 2025, because there's such a bigger demand for those houses because of people wanting to get away from stairs. Slip and falls, falling down stairs. So we're trying to get away from stairs. I mean, I'm 30 and I don't like stairs. So we want to get away from stairs. So many more people are looking for single stories. So days on market for 2 stories in October of 2025 in Brea. 48 days on market. It took 48 days to sell a 2-story house or tri-level. And in single stories in Brea, 30 days, selling a lot faster. It's a lot faster to sell a single-story house. And then also, this is very revealing right now. So 2-story, the average price per square foot in Brea for October for a 2-story or tri-level was $590 a square foot. For a single-story house, over $700 a square foot, $703 a square foot. Now, let's go back real quickly and look at the average price per square foot, October 2025, for all the houses combined in Brea was $659 a square foot. Again, that's not exactly how you determine the value of your home, but it gives you kind of a nice ballpark. So hopefully you find that deep dive into the numbers for the houses in Brea helpful to you. If you want to get a more proper evaluation on a particular house, shoot me a text or email me. Text the number on the screen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and follow us for valuable real estate content. We have videos explaining escrow, title insurance, how to get top dollar for your house, the biggest mistakes sellers make, how to evict bad tenants, so much more.